A question that comes up that feels a little bit slimy, not slimy because of the answer, but because of the connotation of the question, is Beachbody a pyramid scheme? Are you involved in one of those, pyramid schemes? And usually my first response is, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean by that? Because usually people hear about pyramid schemes in the news because they are illegal. It is not legal to have a business structure in a pyramid scheme or in a pyramid scheme form. And let me talk about what that form is. So a pyramid scheme is when you have somebody, a person, and the way that person makes money is they sign people up. So they get money only by signing people up. But signing people up for what? It's an elusive product because there is no product, there is no experience. There's just signing people up achieves money. So you get money from that, and that goes down the pyramid. And it's obviously, maybe it's not so obvious, but I think obviously illegal because the money isn't going anywhere. It's not, you're not offering anything to anybody that's worthwhile other than scheming other people into something. In a pyramid scheme, you also can never make more money than the person who is above you in that pyramid. So neither of these are true for Beachbody and for the coaching organization. One, it's not illegal because we do make money, not from signing, we make a very, very, very small amount from signing people up. Most of our money, most of our income comes from commissions, especially in the beginning, and then from something that's called a volume cycle that has to do with your entire network of coaches. And it is extremely possible, and actually happens quite often, that whoever you sign up with, so let's say that I sponsor you as a coach, so you sign up with me and I mentor you, you can make more money than me. It's very likely, it's very possible. It's like any other job in that when you work, you make money. If somebody decides that they don't want to work or they'd rather be a discount coach and just benefit from the 25% discount, they don't make the referral bonuses, they don't make commission, they don't make that money, but you can actually benefit from volume cycles. So it's a little bit tricky because the form of network marketing is new. It's new-ish in the big scheme of trade and buying and selling products within a village, within a city. But it's not, I think that when people wonder about pyramid schemes, it's just because they are unfamiliar with what it is that Beachbody is. So let me tell you a little bit about the history of Beachbody and how it began. So there were two men, our CEO, Carl Daikeler, and John Conran, and they were in the infomercial business, which I know it's neurotic, but it's one of my favorite things. And they came across Tony Horton, and you might know who he is, the famous, maybe infamous P90X man. And these two infomercial men were doing a lot of different commercials and setting up, and they were essentially the film industry. And they decided that they wanted to create a niche in the fitness world. So Tony created P90, it was the very first program, and Carl Daikeler and John decided to market this to people and to have transformation stories and have people actually go through the program and share their journey. And people started doing this more and more, sharing their journey on forums, so on like internet boards, and some people would even create their own transformation video through YouTube. And they noticed, these three men noticed this remarkable trend that seems so common sense, but it's remarkable, in that anybody who was involved, the people who were involved in the forums, people who were involved in these communities where people who had graduated the program were cheering others on, they were just more successful. They were more likely to finish the program. They were more likely to dust their program off the shelf after vacation or after, a sickness or something like that, where other people would just kind of fall off the hypothetical wagon. So, and the interesting thing is that these cheerleaders, these people who were, sharing what works, sharing their tips, sharing their recipes, sharing motivational quotes and tools and feedback, they were doing it all for free. I mean, they were just paying forward the kindness because they had so much passion for feeling how wonderful this particular program was for them. So when Carl and John decided that they wanted to focus on the fitness world, they didn't want to just hire on employees to market these products. And they thought, what is a way that we can reward the people who are already giving, mega referrals to us? How can we reward them? And they researched their options, and they determined that network marketing would be a huge risk for them, but it would be a way to compensate the people who are already coaching. I mean, who are already doing that job and they don't even know that it's a job. They're already encouraging people to live healthier lifestyles because they love it. So they set up the network marketing structure, very different than the pyramid structure. In this network marketing, we could say system, it would be really difficult for me to sign up just a bunch of coaches, to just sign a bunch of people on. And a little secret that I don't think people don't know is that when, let's say, you were to sign up with me as a coach, I make very, very little money from you signing up with me. I mean, it's far more beneficial for me to just have you as my customer and for me to make 25% off of, the products that you love and that you want to try. But when you sign up as a coach with me, it gives you the opportunity then to take on and to have that 25% referral bonus come to you rather than to me. So, if this were a pyramid scheme, I would want to sign up as many people as possible, as quickly as possible, without a screening process. I don't care who you are, I just need bodies, right? I mean, who would want to be a part of that? Who would? In this structure, I only succeed, and I only feel good about what I'm doing, but I also only can continue to support my family if I support and mentor my coaches. So the only way that I succeed is if my team succeeds and if my team feels confident in what they're doing. So this is why I offer new coach mentorship programs. I offer tons of different trainings, and I participate in trainings myself because one of the principles, one of our three, the power of three tools, is personal development. It is to grow personally. And do you know what the kicker is? So I've mentioned before that I'm a personal trainer and a group fitness instructor, and I have to renew both certifications every 2 years. I have to get continuing education credits, which makes sense for a certified body, but it's so expensive. Group fitness instructors teach for the love of it, definitely not for the money, because it almost costs, it's like we're paying for our job. And what's interesting with Beachbody is I think that the $17 business fee definitely scares a lot of people away, the monthly fee. But that not only pays for the 4 websites that you have through which people can, purchase any products, but it also pays for customer service, for shipping products, so that we don't ever have to stock up. I have friends who have done, other network marketing companies where they have to hold the products. They have to have a stash. They have to have a good amount so that they can go to house parties and door-to-door parties and share those with people. And we don't have to do that. I mean, how exhausting, in my opinion, that would be to have to pay thousands of dollars to get set up so that you have the products and just hope to goodness that they sell. we don't have to worry about any of that. So $17 a month is such a small fee, to pay for the support that we get, and for being able to offer all of these great programs and these great nutritional products to people without ever having to worry about breaking the bank for ourselves. So I hope that answers the question about whether or not this is a pyramid scheme. And I hope that you continue to do research, because I think that it is incredibly important to know what you're getting into and to know what you're signing up for. And by the end of this little tutorial, we could call it, I hope that you have a spark of interest, or you feel a calling towards something in your life. So it might not be coaching, and that is okay. But if you do have the interest to share your personal journey with people, to make positive changes in your life, to be held accountable to those changes, to find balance, to practice awareness, any of these things, I really do. I hope that we can talk. I hope that we can talk about the principles that our team holds, because, we want intentional people, and we're not just, looking for anybody. We're looking for people who are willing to be real. So please post your questions below, and I'll work to answer them as quickly as I can.